Hello friends, this is Jennifer Terri and welcome to my channel. I make travel updates, immigration updates in the Philippines. If that is something that you want to follow, consider subscribing. In this video, we will answer a very important question. Who can enter the Philippines? So the inbound rules in the Philippines keep on changing. If you have been following the immigration rules, you already know what I'm talking about. So again, this video, we will talk about who can enter the Philippines because recently there were changes starting February 16. So we will make an update on who can enter the Philippines. All right, let's go ahead. Start first with the category of visa-free. These people can enter the Philippines, no need for visa, right? Number one, Filipinos, of course. Filipino citizen. No matter what will happen, you are allowed to enter the Philippines as long as there are flights. Pasok po kayo mga Filipino citizen. Next up is dual Filipino citizens. Former Filipinos. So if you are coming from a country under the Balikbayan program, visa-free, 1-year stay. Yan. So, most countries naman are covered by the Balikbayan program like, USA, Canada, Australia, Japan, Singapore, most EU countries, right? But if you're coming from countries like, not so popular with former Filipinos like Pakistan, India, right? Who else can enter the Philippines visa-free? Foreign spouse, or foreign children, regardless of age, of Filipinos or former Filipinos traveling together, right? For immediate families of Filipinos who are traveling together, let's say you are an American, you have a Filipino wife, you travel together to the Philippines, no need for visa. Next up, for immediate families of Filipinos who are not traveling together with their Filipino family, they need a visa. They can enter, but they need a visa, alright? So first up, foreign spouse and minor children of Filipinos, children with special needs, regardless of age of Filipinos, foreign parents of minor Filipinos, and foreign parent of Filipino children with special needs, regardless of age. You may enter the Philippines, but you need a visa. Next up, foreigners with valid and existing visas. So this one is a long list. You guys already know, a foreign airline crew, 9C, 9D, 9E, RA7919, EO324. The list is here presented on your screen. If you have a visa, it's still valid. You can enter the Philippines. You don't need a DFA authorization or endorsement if you're any of these people. Visas issued under economic zones. Alright? And then with the recent change, this February 16, foreigners with valid and existing visas that I will mention now that was issued on or before March 20, 2020 can also enter the Philippines. 9G, 9F, SVEG, SIRV under EO63, right? These people, unexpired visa issued on or before March 20, you can enter the Philippines. All right. Next up, who else is allowed to enter the Philippines? Holders of SRRVs, special resident and retirees visas, and 9A visas with endorsement. Okay, these two group needs DFA endorsement as well as their valid and existing visa to enter the Philippines. 9A visa holders who are immediate families of Filipinos don't need a DFA endorsement. If you're still confused whether you need a DFA endorsement, check my channel. I made a video for that. So that's it. If you were not mentioned, I'm sorry. So who was not mentioned? Foreign fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend of Filipino citizens, alright? You're a foreigner, you have been waiting to be reunited with your Filipino girlfriend, boyfriend, or fiance. I'm sorry, but you're still not allowed to enter the Philippines. The only way that you can enter the Philippines is that if you can obtain a 9A visa plus a DFA endorsement, all right? Those two things. But I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Securing these two documents because you are a foreign fiance, a boyfriend or a girlfriend of a Filipino, it's very hard. Getting these two things requires that you have a very strong reason to enter the Philippines, like emergency. Like, let's say you have a big business in the Philippines. You have a company in the Philippines is really needing you to enter the Philippines. They cannot fully operate without you. Things like that. Emergency. Somebody is critically ill. That's the only reasons. I mean, there are more reasons, but they really have to be very, very strong reasons. And even applying for this, there's no guarantee. All right. Next up, we have, how about foreigners with an expired visa? If your visa has already expired, you need a 9A visa plus a DFA endorsement to enter the Philippines. And again, you must give a very strong reason along with some evidence that the reason why you need to enter the Philippines. Who else? Regular foreign tourists. You have no family in the Philippines, you have no expired visa, you have no strong reason to enter the Philippines, no emergency, no compelling reason. You just want to go to the Philippines because you want to see the beautiful country. The Philippines for tourism, still closed. You still cannot enter. The Philippines is still closed to foreign tourists. So that is all, friends. I hope I answered all your questions. I tried to present this as simple as I can. And just a reminder for all foreign nationals entering the Philippines, don't forget your pre-booked quarantine hotel for 6 nights in an accredited quarantine hotel or facility. For the list, I'll put it in the description box. Again, to those who are still confused whether they need a DFA endorsement, check out my channel. I made a video for that. Who needs the DFA endorsement and how to obtain it. That's the title of the video, this video. Alright, so I think that's all, friends. If you're interested to know arrival process, I already made a video about that. How much money you need to enter the Philippines, I already made a video about that. Everything is in my channel. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you again with another update. Bye!